Hello everybody and welcome to the stream. As always, my name is Shogun Shin and you are the audience, and it is Monday, the start of a brand new week, and we are back with some more Umamusume Pretty Derby for tonight, because today is the start of the Lep Cup Champions Meet. This is day 1. It is a 2200 meter race for PvP. And yeah, we're gonna see how it goes. So but before we get into the actual competition itself, I have spent so many days running special week careers, trying to get a viable ace. And as you can see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 special weeks. And I need to figure out of these 29 special weeks, which ones are the ones that are going to be the most viable. So we're going to do that first, because I kind of have to. I kind of have to do that first. So we're going to figure it out. So my strategy is I'm going to go from the bottom. So the first special week we have is this 9100. We're going to input these stats, and we will see what works and what doesn't, and we're gonna just plug in. I've got a handy game. The calculator's been updated, so we're gonna just see what works and what doesn't, and go from there. And we'll just go up from the and we'll just see which ones are the most viable. So this is turf. Unfortunately, I was not able to get, so I should show you here. This calculator has been updated, to include mood, which is actually really awesome. Like, that's actually really, really sick. So we'll probably have everyone be in an awful mood just to, keep things, to see how things perform at our worst. We might up this up eventually. As well as you are able to set a pacemaker as well, which is really, really cool. So I might actually end up doing that too, eventually. But I think for now, I just want to compare to my special weeks. And so they also have updated the roster to include most recent additions and stuff like that, which is really awesome, which is really nice. So that's nice. All right. So we have head shift, iron, curvature, no swinging maestro, straightaway recovery, ramp up, masterful. Oh right, I was like, why do I have masterful? Oh right, because this is when I was trying to go for end closer instead. This will still be, we'll still run this as a late searcher though, it's fine. There's that one versus this one. Set this to awful. A's across the board. Still do these guys, I think. On. Stretch. Alright. So these are our two. Let us compare. It is going to be not this one. Okay. Next. The thing is, I gotta figure out how does this equate to Okay. I'm wondering, do I want to run? Maybe I should go ahead and. I might want to go ahead and input a pace maker in here already, so that way it's like, oh, this is. I mean, it's like, because I already know I'm gonna have to go up against like a Summer Marzensky, and I have several sample like runners, so it's like I might as well. Let's see here. Refresh this Canva page so that way I can have the latest information. Okay. I may not be able to set a pace right now. I don't have any great examples, unfortunately. It's fine though. Alright, anyways. Okay. So next. Shooting for victory. Best serve curvatures. Maestro. Breath of fresh air. Now look at this gauntlet. See. I think it's still maybe this one either. Okay. Next. This one's rough. Just you need my ship out the fresh air. It's no, this one's even worse. Alright. It actually does decent, I guess. But okay. Most likely the B pluses are probably not gonna work out, but I do want to run them all just to be safe about it. Iron, curvature, swinging maestro. It's on. Position pilfer. Ooh, this one's actually kind of close, but our first one, this is still winning out. Surprisingly enough, this is still winning out, which I am not gonna be surprised by that. Hi, X. I mean, hello.
Hello.
Hi. Did you not see Peanut's message saying that he's not going to be here tonight?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Yeah. He says that Peanut's busy, so.
That's fair. That's fine.
Yeah, I would recommend, so most likely
I was getting a haircut.
Yeah, most likely we'll probably do, I said that we should probably do Gen 3. Since Peanut is technically the one that is picking to do this.
Yeah.
So
I only brought up the 3DS thing because one,
yeah,
it's not something you see very often.
Yeah, like I'd like to.
And I had just heard about a new 3DS emulator that's apparently pretty good that is like resurrecting the Citra thing that got shut down. So I was like, hey, I'll just throw that out there. See it.
Yeah, I'd like to. I think with 3DS though so that's Gen 6, I think, Gen 6 up. And to my knowledge, if we were to do randomizing, most randomizers only do Gen 5 and down. So we would have.
It's hard to. Yeah, it's hard to randomize 3DS stuff.
Yeah, like it's doable, but it's really difficult. But I think Gen 3 is probably the way to go, and then we can randomize that. I spent like an hour and a half. I would recommend using Visual Boy Advance for the emulator, just because we can use the rare candy cheat code for infinite rare candies, so that we won't have to grind. So that would be easier.
I'm definitely down for Gen 3. It's my favorite gen. Like I don't want to do Gen 5 again. Although I mean, like I just don't need to play that again.
Right.
But I was talking about this with Otto. And Heart Gold Soul Silver would also be fun. You've already done Platinum, correct?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you already have. Because I'm a Gen 2,
no.
Gen 3, Gen 4 guy. I hate Kanto, unless it's in Heart Gold Soul Silver.
Okay.
And Gen 5 is fine, but it's not my favorite. But like you were saying, it's up to Peanut entirely. So
yeah.
If he wants to do, I mean, and technically Gen 3 is Fire Red and Leaf Green, and I would want to die. But if that was his choice,
I don't want to do Fire Red Leaf Green, and that's simply because I've already done it.
Yeah, you did it with.
Yeah, I did it with Chaotic, so I don't really want to do it again.
Yeah, I hate that era.
Yeah. So personally, I don't want to do Fire Red Leaf Green. I would be down for Heart Gold Soul Silver because Heart Gold is my favorite.
There's so much stuff in that game too.
Yeah.
Like Emerald is a big game, but Heart Gold Soul Silver is a lot. Like, you have Johto, you have Kanto, you have a whole bunch of stuff. And since it is on the DS, you have the expanded national decks. Technically. So we would have more options if we were doing a randomizer of it.
Yes.
But whatever he chooses, I'll do it. Honestly, he's probably gonna do fucking red, blue, and yellow.
Maybe. Though he did, he did say that Gen 3 would be the gen that he would have the most information on. So, I think Gen 3 is kind of where we're at right now.
I mean, you don't really need to know what you're doing.
That's true. You don't have to.
I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I had never played Black 2 and White 2, and I played with you.
Yeah.
That one? Yeah. Okay, sorry. Alright. Well, I mean... Yeah, I mean, Pokemon is not hard. It is for children, after all.
It is for children.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care if it's randomized or not. It was mostly just so that we didn't randomly stumble into situations again where you get a fucking Zekrom that you can't catch, or it's attached to a Zubat that dies
Right.
like, immediately, and you're like, okay.
Yeah, but the problem with not doing randomizing, problem with not randomizing is that all the teams are just so like the same at that point, and so it's just not interesting. It's like, oh, we all caught a Zubat, or we all caught a Poochyena. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not interesting at that point.
I guess it would be less of a problem if there weren't 3 of us.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's 3 of us, and it's literally 3 parties of the same thing. And it's like, well, this isn't all that interesting. Just close.
Well, I don't know what your plans are, other than Umamusume, but I'm available.
Okay. Yeah, my only plans are just to do Umamusume tonight. Just because today's the first day of the PvP tournament. So,
oh, right.
This is a good one. But right now I'm prepping still because I forgot, because I have to figure out which one of my 29 contenders is actually a viable option.
Nice.
Yeah.
I am just going to be making decks today. Because the bug hit me.
Dude, I have an idea to make a deck, and I want to start doing that too. Oh. Wow, that really wins? Oh my god, that's crazy. Okay.
And I also need to make a... I'm kind of worried that I might have thrown away a card that I bought.
Ooh.
I might have thrown it away on accident.
It's awkward.
Yeah. But I am going to make a... Excuse me. A Transformers deck.
Ooh, fun.
But I have to figure out which...
I want to make a dragon deck, but not in like the way that most people make a dragon's deck.
What does that mean?
So the commander it's gonna be red-green, and the commander is, I think his name is Vrondris, V-R-O-N-E-R-I. How do you pronounce it? Spell it? Yeah. Vrondis, Rage of Ancients, and it's whenever he's dealt damage, you make a 5/4 red dragon, and when you make a 5/4 red dragon token, and when it deals damage, you sacrifice the token. And then the second ability is whenever you roll 1 or more dice, you may deal 1 damage to, or Vrondris deals 1 damage to himself. So the plan is to mana ramp, get Vrondis out, and then have like a bunch of just like tap, deal 1 damage to a target and then just pump a bunch of dragons.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Originally, I was going to... This was my other idea from House. So it was either make this dragon deck or make House. And I decided to make House instead. But originally, I was going to do a dice roll dragons deck. But I was like, nah. House is more interesting. But now I'm like, okay, what if I just make a red-green deck? And it's just all about getting Rondus out and then just pinging him so that way he can make dragons. And then just like pumping it up so that way he doesn't die.
Okay, so let's see what. Fuck. Forgotten Realms. When the fuck was that?
That was D&D. That was the first D&D one.
It was not Battle for Baldur's Gate.
No.
There we go. Forgotten Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. Ow, motherfucker. Is there? Oh, there is a white dragon. Oh, it's uncommon, so it's not good. Got it. Oh wait, I'm thinking of the wrong ones.
Losing my place. No.
These.
Here?
The ancient dragons. Wait, why don't you give me a guess?
Really a B+?
Wow.
That's insane.
That's really cool, actually. Age.
I will add you as soon as I am done.
Okay, so there's.
As soon as I am done doing this. As soon as this is all done.
Oh, and they were only in Commander? Oh.
I gotta concentrate on what is working and what's not.
So,
man,
you can only use
so
Ancient Bronze Dragon, and Ancient Copper Dragon.
What do you mean? Oh, I mean, yeah, but there are other options. There are red-green
Just
dragons,
in your
like
colors.
Savage Vengemaw.
Yeah. But I mean, if you want to go thematic.
Yeah.
Although I don't see you buying an Ancient Copper Dragon.
I already have an Ancient Copper Dragon.
Then you're good to go.
Yeah.
How many do you have?
I only have one.
Oh,
And I just proxy it.
fair. I got lucky getting my Dragon of Mountain Gold for, I think I got it for $40.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Great card. Love this card. Alright, what are good red-green dragons? Well, I mean, obviously a Tarka.
Yeah.
Really? Is it? What's the... Is there not a way for me to... also sort by color here? type plus dragon. Colors red and green. This is annoying.
You do me a solid and
Okay. We have Atarka.
do me a solid.
Dragon
Send
Lord,
me your
Atarka,
friend code, by the way, because
Dragonborn
I would like
Champion.
that.
Whatever source you control deals 5 or more damage.
Yeah,
to a
give me
player.
your trainer code so that way I can add you after I'm done, because I will forget.
Harbinger of the Hunt. This one's new. Oh, Harbinger of the Hunt would be good for you.
I also need like small things to like ping Vrondras. So I think it's like, oh, what is it called? It's a goblin. It's literally like tap it to deal 1 damage or something.
Skirk Prospector?
No.
No? I have the goblin. Problem is,
It's like
there's
something
80 bajillion goblins.
Yeah. It's like something slinger.
Oh. Yeah.
Goblin Fire Slinger, that's it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a 1/1, just tap it, deals 1 damage to target. Oh, deals 1 damage to target player. Fuck. need
Goblin
one damage.
Arsonist. But it's when it
Arsonist
dies, it deals
That's when
1
it dies,
damage
though, yeah.
to any target.
Yeah.
There's Goblin Bang Chuckers.
Could do that. Let's see.
Oh, there's a new one. It's currently in okay, Goblin Bombardment. As long as you have a sack, you could sack outlet something. That would work.
Yeah.
And you don't even have to. It doesn't have to be goblins.
Yeah.
But
So
that is
really,
a specific ping.
yeah. What I could do is attack with the dragons that I make, and then because I have to sacrifice them anyways when they deal damage, just sacrifice them to Goblin Bombardment, and then ping Vrondras to get them back.
Yes.
Um.
Goblin Cannon is fucking useless. It's a 4 mana
Oh, I could also just do like
artifact.
I could also just do any sort of burn spell, like Arc Trail. Deals 2 damage to any target creature, and then 1 damage to another target creature or player.
That's good.
Yeah, any small burn spell.
There is one that I'm
Blister Stitch.
use them all the time. I'm just gonna fucking boot up Arena.
Let's see. Oh, Occam Hellkite. Landfall. Nalba Shaman, that'll work. It's kind of expensive though. Oh, that works. Arcane Teachings. It's an Arcane Teachings is a 3-mana enchantment. Gives enchanted creature +2/+2 and has tap. This creature deals 1 damage to target creature or player. Oh, I can just put that on Vrondras and then have him hit himself. Oh, and it gives a buff too, which is actually really nice.
Dang it. I was gonna say Fanatical Firebrand, but it kills itself.
Ah. Bomber Core, when it and at least 2 other creatures attack, it deals 1 damage to any target. That's really good. That'll work. Barrage of Expendables. Sacrifice a creature. Barrage deals 1 damage to any target. Also can do that. Oh, Brimstone Mage. That's what I'm thinking of. So it's a 3-mana 2/2, and you have to level it up for 4. But at level 1, you can tap him, and it deals 1 damage to target creature or player.
Okay.
Chandra, the Firebrand, also her +1s literally deal 1 damage to target creature or player. Cunning Spark Mage. Yeah. Yeah. There's like so many options.
Yeah. Yeah, Fire Whip. That's
Yeah.
good.
And because I'm in green, like I can easily ramp out.
And Lightning Prowess.
Yeah. Maybe I wonder if I should add... Oh, Grape Shot. Grape Shot would be funny. Grape Shot. Gut Shot.
Oh, Power of Fire is literally just Fire Whip.
Lava Dart.
Oh, no, actually, it's not. Fire Whip is technically better. Particle Pyromancer.
Maybe I should splash Prowess into this deck since I'm casting so many instants, in theory.
Do it.
It's not standard, it's fine. It's not like it's standard, it's whatever.
There are, shockingly, not that many cards that deal 1 damage to target.
What do you mean?
On Scryfall, if you look up deals 1 damage to any target, there's only like
It's like 104. It's like 149 cards.
I
one
did not
damage
even
to
get
any-
that many.
You looking in red
I got-
and green?
I was just looking in any, and it said 58. There's some blues in here. I didn't even see. I only saw a couple greens.
You sure we're searching the same thing? Deals 1 damage
Not
to any
necessarily.
target?
Yeah.
Huh. Weird.
But-
Because I'm looking for... Specifically, it says deals 1 damage to any target. And it's in
Yep.
the red/green.
Yeah. Mine's in any colors.
That's odd. How do you have less results than me for the
I
exact
don't
same
know.
thing?
I'm on Scryfall. I don't know if you're on the other.
So am I.
Weird.
When I search for deals 1 damage to any target, I get 195 cards in all colors. I think you're searching the wrong thing. Do you have it in like quotations, the text of deals 1 damage to any target?
It had a whole bracket thing on it. It was
Weird. Oh, Havoc Jester. That's actually really good. Whenever you sacrifice a permanent, it deals 1 damage to any target. That synergizes really well.
okay. 393 cards. That's okay. That's not 1 damage, but
Mask of Immolation.
you could do Apocalypse Hydra.
Funny enough, I have done Apocalypse Hydra in a deck before. Apocalypse Hydra is one of my favorite cards. But this one's actually that. This one. Fuck, now I gotta figure out which one it was. Okay. Organize that.
Or Barigmos and Fibbleflip.
Six. Okay.
Okay, what do I want? All of the Transformers.
Okay.
More than 9.
Yes. This one. This is...
I don't know what I want as my commander here. Oh, that's right. I need a Sensei Divining Top.
Wow, what does this one do?
Otto wants me to make a Yuriko deck.
Why?
Because he has a Yuriko deck he wants me to sell. Or wants to sell me.
Why?
Because I bought an Opposition Agent and a Death Shadow.
Okay.
But I didn't buy them for that. I bought them. I bought the Opposition Agent because it is Agent Venom from the Spider-Man set, and it looks really cool. And I got the Death Shadow because it was one of the Final Fantasy promos. Because I'm trying to collect as many of those as I can within reason. I am running out of within reason cards because I don't have $25,000 for a specific cloud.
What?
Where are ya? Cloud Midgar Mercenary.
Ew.
There he is. And how much? Is this not out yet? Oh god, there's another one. There's one of him riding on a chocobo. That's new. That sucks. buy on TCG Player for $3,306.
Oh, easy.
Worth it. Any previews today? There were previews today. Jasmine Dragon Tea Shop. Oh no. Oh god. Oh, Allies is gonna be so busted, man.
Allies is gonna be awesome.
Don't look at Jasmine Dragon Tea Shop. You're not allowed.
Jasmine
It's
Dragon.
not a card for you.
Wow, okay.
I said you're not allowed. Part of that, did you not understand?
Ooh. Add 1 mana and spend this mana to cast an ally spell and activate the ability of an ally source. Damn. Just a better ally encampment. I will say this, like, the allies are cool because a lot of them trigger off of other allies. A lot of the avatar cards don't synergize as well with other ally cards. Like, they're very, very specific from what I've seen so far.
Yeah, they usually just put out more ally tokens.
Yeah. But like older ally cards are mostly like ETB triggers.
Yeah.
Most of these are not, from what I've seen so far.
No.
So that's like good and bad at the same time. Like from what I've seen, there's like a handful of allies that I would use.
Allies are just shitty slippers.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, sort of. Cause like
no, they are.
No, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
They're just
yeah.
It's an ETB trigger instead of like a hive mind thing where everybody gets the same abilities.
Yeah, and then like usually
cool.
Any abilities that allies usually get only last for like the turn, and then they go away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're making an army of like-minded individuals, not an army of literally the same minded thingies.
Right, yeah.
How many rares are gonna be in this set? We don't know yet. Why am I trying to look at that? Badger Mole Cub is a fucking mythic. That is gonna be a mythic that I am not happy to pull.
This creature enters Earthbound 1. Whenever you tap a creature for mana, add an additional green. I mean, that's pretty awesome.
It's good, but it's just gonna be like this is a $1 mythic.
What does Earthbound do again? Oh, right. It just
Earthbound
turns a
is
land
animate,
into a creature.
And when it dies, it comes back.
Right. Huh.
Honestly, most of the things that I think are cool are in the rares anyway. Or in the other fucking set.
In the commander one?
Yeah. It's not the commander one. It's not a commander set.
Is it not?
Nope.
Pretty sure it is.
Because there are no... Well, the one that the commander type cards are in, but it's not... There are no commander decks. It's not a commander set, technically. Oh my god, these screenshot ones look terrible.
They're so trash.
And I'm usually the kind of person to let some of this shit go.
God, they're so bad.
This looks like a joke.
Yeah, they look fake, and it's just like,
No.
holy.
That's bad.
Which one did you send me? Oh, that's not even the one that I was thinking of. There's one that's like, I think it's Teferi's Protection.
There's a Teferi's Protection?
Yeah, there's a Teferi's Protection.
Why are they making Dockside? Why are they reprinting Dockside Extortionist?
It's banned. Here, this is Teferi's Protection.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. That looks really bad.
These are so trash.
They have HD screenshots of these, but these are not HD screenshots. Well, at least I will get the special art Swiftfoot Boots, Soul Ring, and Arcane Signet. Yay!
Oh, the Shattering Spree one also was like, wow, this is so stupid.
Yep.
I forget, were you the one that showed me the Heroic Intervention one?
Yes.
Yeah. It's all just fucking blurry. What else is there?
Because I was hearing that this Eternals set is just as big as the regular set.
I mean, it's 157
Or at least it's
cards.
supposed to be. No. Like when they reveal everything, they're both supposed to be about 280 cards each.
Weird. Scryfall says
what I
that's
heard.
157.
That's just what they have released so far.
150? No. Is
Yeah.
it? No, it's not.
Yeah. 157 is just what they have revealed so far.
Oh.
Because they're still doing. They're still doing stuff.
Oh,
every
right.
day.
I see. Okay. I understand now.
Yeah.
God, this looks so bad. Fire Nation Tank Train. Oh, Lord.
It's blurry. I mean, most of these are blurry. That's the problem. But
Yeah.
I just want the actual mechanically unique ones. Like the waterbending master, or, you know. It's so upsetting. Why are there common... The other problem is that I think you're less... What's the distribution of these? Because there isn't an eternal set like box. There's the play boosters, and then there's the jumpstart boosters. But I don't know what. I'm so confused. I'm actually confused.
Who knows at this point, honestly?
They're releasing 2 sets. Essentially.
Unless the Eternal cards are just going to be in... They might just be in packs, similar to how...
They are, but they aren't that many.
Did they say that they were going to make commander decks for these? I don't remember.
They are not making commander decks. They are releasing a thing called a commander bundle, which I bought. And I will tell you its contents really quick. It's just a collector booster, a collector bundle. That's all it is.
Okay.
It is 9 play boosters, a collector booster box, or a collector booster. 5, they say 5 borderless cards. Popular in Commander, so I don't know exactly what that means. 2 of 10 borderless versions of classic spells perfect for any commander's arsenal. Don't know what that means. And then special art treatments of Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, and Swiftfoot Boots. And 30 lands. And then a click wheel life counter. And a storage box. That is the only thing that you get for Commander. Which is dumb. But I had to get it anyway. I wanted the collector booster. I've never opened a collector booster before.
That's fair.
And they're actually available, unlike the Final Fantasy ones.
That's fair.
Oh god, Beastmaster Ascension.
Realize this is.
Oh,
this
God.
is-
Wow.
Beastmaster Ascension, is that the lion turtle one?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh man, Blood Chief Ascension.
I saw a tweet.
That is an expensive
I
card.
saw a tweet talking about someone, they were like talking to their kid, like a 14-year-old who loves Avatar The Last Airbender. And the tweet was like, I told my kid who loves Avatar The Last Airbender that they're making an Avatar set. And his response verbatim was, I'm so tired of Magic copying things. I really wish they made something original for once.
Yep. Hey, that's fair.
Yeah.
I need to try some of these decks out that I just have saved. I also want to Chimerian.
Yeah, that's... Huh. Yeah, that skill is actually useless because I don't know how to do math. Fuck. That's awkward. Oh well. That's fine.
How are you gonna take out Damnation? That card's so okay, Chrome Mox, that's
Oh, hey, did you try to buy the encyclopedia thing, whatever that came out today?
what encyclopedia?
Magic Secret Lair Encyclopedia?
Oh, fuck no.
I don't know. I saw what I saw on Twitter, what it actually had, like the whole thing, and I was like, well, that would be kind of worth, sort of.
So I'm not. Yeah, thanks for. Wow, I cannot believe that there are still. Oh shit. Hold on. How many days are left on this? Not the Furby one.
So in total,
6 days. Okay.
the
6
whole
days.
total market value was $266.
So you're a $60 bump.
Yeah, you're saving $60.
It looks like it's sold out. Okay.
Yeah, it's sold out. It completely sold out.
Let's see.
But it was Altar of the Brood, Brain Freeze, Crop Rotation, Demonic Consultation, Eerie Ultimatum, Field of the Dead, which was probably one of the big ones, Prey
Oh, it's
Merchant
only
of
26
Asphodel.
cards?
Yeah, because it's the whole alphabet.
These look really bad.
I don't know if the arts.
What is this one? I cannot read this.
I don't know.
Oh, Field of the Dead. Okay.
Yeah.
Grey Merchant of Asphodel.
Hymn to Turok.
Turok.
Denied. It's a $1 card. Isochron Scepter. Junji, the Midnight Sky. Krark Clan Ironworks, which is $11.
That's a cool.
Yeah.
Llanowar Elves.
Llanowar Elves, but that's $2.
Universal.
Muriel.
Nixilis.
Narsets. Phyrexian Altar is also a big one. That's $40.
Phyrexian Altar is $40?
Yeah. Phyrexian Altar is great.
I didn't know it was that much.
Oh,
Questing Beast. Okay, this Temple of the False God. Also, that looks terrible. That Soul Ring also does not look very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are some good cards in here, but I would rather
Urza
just buy
Saga.
those individually. The
Yeah.
Urza Saga is good. That's like a $25,
40.
$30 card.
36
that
to 42.
Wasteland is shit.
Wasteland is 16 to
Xantra's
26.
A decent card.
The answer's only $1 though. You're really
Yeah, but at least
your
it's a
money
good
is
card.
really coming from Field of the Dead,
Urza Saga.
Myril, Phyrexian Altar, Urga Saga, and Wasteland. It's those 5 cards.
I would rather just buy those individually
Yeah,
with better art.
yeah.
Altar of the Brood is also, I think that's like a $15 card now, or $10 or $15 card.
Altar of the Brood is like
Demonic
$6.
Consultation is also like $10.
Altar of the
Do I need to
Brood
get a fucking
is
Phyrexian Altar now?
well, Altar of the Brood is $8.97 on average. What it looks like.
Phyrexian Altar. Ooh, do I get the Invasion one? Ultimate Masters or Double Masters? Ooh, they both suck. Both of those are terrible. Ugh, yucky. That's why it's so good. It's Ashnods, but not colorless.
Yeah.
That's okay. Oh, and it's going up. Nice. It was a $32 card in November of last year. Holy shit. Why is it spiking? Aside from being really good. What the fuck? It has almost doubled in price in the last year. Wow. Yeah, in fact, damn, I should have bought that. I've been trying to go back and like look at old sets, just to like find new cards that I like, and that was on the list. I like how Coalition Victory, it was a $5 card. It spiked to $22. It's back down to a $5 card. Like, it's
like
it's
the
a good
knee-jerk reaction of like, oh my god, and it's like, well, it's really not that great. It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's really well. The other thing is, like, it's like with all of this
Really?
hybrid mana stuff. It's like not everybody's gonna play it.
Yeah, it's very niche.
Yeah, it's just. I think this hybrid mana stuff. I am actually for it now. I don't know if we had that conversation. I
Yes, we
talked
did.
to Otto about it. Yeah. I'm for it. I think
I
it's a great
am
idea.
also for it.
Let's go for it.
I'm also for it because here my reasonings actually specifically is in Commander, hybrid mana only is the only format to my knowledge that functions differently compared to all other formats. And I know that other people argue, oh, well, if we allow a hybrid mana, then what about, like, Birthing Pod for Phyrexian mana? Like, can I just put that in
That's
any
different.
color?
It's a
deck?
completely different card.
Yeah.
And it's completely different functionality.
Yeah, because also I would argue that
And
with
there are
hybrid
rules
mana,
for that.
yeah, and I would argue with hybrid mana, specifically, it is supposed to function as
One of the
or one or the other, basically. So it's either a green spell or a white spell, or it could even be both, depending how you cast it, yeah? But
Yeah.
we already have a signifier for multicolored cards. They're gold. We already have a signifier. So, like, I think it makes more sense to allow the hybrid mana cards into monocolor cards because of they are not specifically multicolored cards. They're not gold.
Yeah.
So they should be out.
That
They
being
should be
said,
allowed.
Well, I mean, and so Otto was asking me, he's like, well, so what about like a Doomblade? And it's like, well, there's already rules for that. He's like, what is it? And I'm like, I don't know, but that exists in Modern. That existed in Standard at a certain point where destroy target non-black spell would interact with a hybrid mana thing that had a black half pip. There is a ruling on that. So it's not like this is creating a whole new set of circumstances that have never existed before. This has existed. It is out there. I just don't know it off the top of my head. Ooh, that's a cool looking card. Search your library for a card and put that library in your hand and shuffle your library. That is a cool card. It is a terribly costed tutor. Holy shit. 6 mana artifact. Pay 6 and tap it and search. That's a 12 mana tutor.
Ooh.
Granted, it can be used over and over again, but still. That is ridiculously expensive. CFC wise. God damn. The best-selling Secret Lair cards for the month of October. Oh, the Venom lands. Those do look pretty cool. I won't lie.
Yeah, technically,
Sonic
the
the
ruling
Warhead.
for hybrid mana is that on the field, it is both colors. So, like...
Yeah.
Uh,
So that's all that matters.
yeah.
On the field, it's both.
On the field, it is both, but I think you should be allowed to put it in a monocolor deck because that is literally how
Absolutely.
they're supposed to function.
Yeah, because we already have that.
Yeah. Need to finish this up. 'Cause I keep getting distracted.
Knuckles is a $9 card. Let's go. Sonic State is a $9 card. Okay.
Okay. I have parsed this down to 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright. This is good. This is very good. Parse this down a little bit more. I think our winner, though, is this one. That, I think, wins. I want to keep this around, actually, just because sports.
I really wish they would reprint the Warhammer decks.
Yeah. What's this?
Man, people really wanted that Master Emerald Shrine command tower.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently it was the most purchased secret lair card of last month.
Huh. Well, that's cool, I guess.
To each their own. That's the one that you got, right?
Yeah.
I can't believe that I was like, nah, I want that. I would rather have that instead of the lotus petals.
Yeah, I was like, really? You'd rather have this instead of a lotus petal? Really?
I didn't know that the lotus petals were so expensive.
Yeah, lotus petal is a very good card.
I knew it was a good card. I just didn't know how much the price on those things were gonna be.
Yeah.
Because Lotus Petal, it's a $25 card. I mean that's an expensive card, but
that's
it's
a
not
pretty
a
expensive
$300 card.
Yeah.
So I was like, whoa, that's kind of nuts.
Yeah, that is crazy that like more people wanted the command tower versus the lotus petal. Like that's insane. Oh, you know what? So you play standard. You know what format that I haven't been getting into, but I've been like looking at it more.
I swear to God, if you say Pioneer,
no, it's not Pioneer. It's not Pioneer.
Okay.
No, I've been like sort of looking at Popper.
I was thinking
I've been looking
about
at
that
Popper
too,
a lot more.
Because I was gonna I made a Popper commander deck, and I was like, man, this feels like shit.
I have one. It's pretty bad, but it's really fun.
But actual Popper in 60 card is way better than Popper in Commander.
I have enjoyed making regular
fucking
Popper
Legacy
decks.
too.
It's like, okay.
Or Vintage, I don't know. Whatever. The professor just did like a top
it's Legacy.
5 alternate things. Legacy? Yeah. And I was like, honestly, I would love to play Legacy because I don't care about printing proxies. I just want to use old cards that I've never had the chance to and just see old stuff. Like one of my favorite sets now, like looking at some of the cards that I really, really like from old sets, a lot of them are from Tempest. So I've been just looking at old Tempest stuff. I'm like, yo, this shit is cool. I want to use these. Not that they're on the restricted list, but just old stuff like that in general.
Yeah.
But I'm also not buying another Ancient Tomb.
Right.
I already bought one. And I got lucky it was in good condition. Honestly, there is one card that I've been debating breaking my nothing over $100 rule for. It's Yawgmoth's Will.
Oh.
Yeah. In near mint, it's $165. Like I was actually thinking about buying it today, and then the TCG player, like, if you spend $150, you get a fucking special Burning Godzilla card. I was like, okay, that sounds cool. Should I do that? And then I looked at the boxes of Last Airbender are also about the price of a Yawgmoth's Will, and I'm like, well,
I
one
think
of those is probably more worth it in the short term.
in the short term,
Probably the box. In the long term, it's probably the Will. But you know what? I'll always get more money, and
Yeah.
Yawgmoth's Wills will always be there.
And like fucking Urza's Saga is just so cool. Ugh. And I'm never gonna be able to afford a Tolarian Academy or a Gaia's Cradle, so.
Not with that attitude.
Actually, Tolarian Academy is shockingly not that expensive. By those metrics, a near mint copy is $170. That's not that bad.
It's not bad.
I thought it was like a $300 card. What also blows my mind is that Sarah's Sanctum is worth more than Tolarian Academy. But I'm pretty sure Tolarian Academy is way better than Sarah's Sanctum.
Sarah's Sanctum does add
It's one
white
for each enchantment you control, as opposed to one blue for each artifact. Artifacts are just more popular, you know?
Yeah, but I mean, like, there's a lot of stuff there are a lot of enchantments in white.
There are a lot of enchantments in white, but also, like, most people don't play mono white enchantments much. It's just not as popular.
Yeah.
Because it's fucking white. Gilded Drake.
Oh, you want to know why? You want to know why Tolarian Academy is not as expensive? Because it's banned. It's only played in Vintage.
Right.
And even then, it's restricted to one copy. So, like, why would you need to buy more than one Tolarian Academy? You can't play it in Legacy. You can't play it in Commander. You can't play it in anything else. Versus
Okay.
Sarah's Sanctum
Well,
is legal in everything.
Yeah, but I have never, ever, ever heard about somebody being like, man, I really want to buy a Sarah's Sanctum to put in my Commander deck, but I hear people talk about Tolarian Academy all the time.
I mean, I think that is just simply because you're right. Like, it makes more sense to play Academy because artifacts are just like more prolific than enchantments. But at the same time, you're only playing
you don't need a
Vintage.
Sarah's Sanctum in an enchantment deck in a white enchantment deck at all. You don't need it. So it's not a sought after card. But Tolarian Academy, despite the fact that it's banned, is a sought after card.
Yeah.
So you'd think that the price would be higher.
But I think the reason the price isn't higher is because, one, it's only played in Vintage, and two, it's restricted in Vintage, so you only need one copy. There's no
I
reason
guess
to
so.
get multiple copies if you can only just run one. And I think that's why it's not as expensive.
How much is a near mint? Okay. All right. Okay. That's very expensive. How much is a lightly played? That's only a little bit better. At that point, you might as well go for the near mint. Wow. $1,051.97 for a Gaia's Cradle. And at that point, I need to like have that sent in like a fucking steel case or some shit. If I'm spending $1,000 on a card. It's Gaia's Cradle. I would do it.
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
It's arguably the best land of all time.
Yeah.
Ooh, a booster pack of Urza's Saga. $200. Sneak attack and show and tell. Is Emrakul still banned?
Yeah, I think so.
Damn it.
Talking about Aeons, right? Yes, Emrakul is still banned in Commander. I don't think it will ever be unbanned. I'll be honest with you.
But it's so cool.
The day that Emrakul gets unbanned is the day that Iona gets unbanned. I guarantee you neither of those are gonna get unbanned.
Hey, I can buy another Emrakul.
Truly,
Maybe I just make...
like, as much as I wish that Iona was unbanned, it's not gonna happen. It's the same thing for Emrakul.
Why don't we just play a banless game?
Because I think it'll be fun for like 3 games, and then it'll be like, oh god, why?
I mean, Iona is 9 mana. She's even harder to get out than Avacyn.
Dude, I mean, like, there are ways to cheat out Iona, though. Let's be real here.
Yeah, I guess I could just put her in Kalia and just be like,
yeah,
hey.
you can put her in Kalia. Fucking, you can do what I did when I had my 60-card Emrakul or Eldrazi deck, and I just equip a Death Render to an Eldrazi spawn and then sacrifice it. Fucking, it's so easy to cheat out stuff.
Wow.
I love Death Render. Death Render is probably one of my favorite cards. It's so funny.
Goddamn.
It's so dumb. It's such a dumb card. I used to have a 60-card Eldrazi deck, and all it was I had made Eldrazi spawns, equipped Death Render, sacrificed the spawn for a mana, put out Emrakul or Ulamog or Kozilek, repeat.
Is Conspiracy just a reprint set?
Conspiracy was a reprint set / it was a set specifically to draft. Like, it was literally, you were meant to draft it specifically. It had like a bunch of really interesting cards where, like, if you draft this card, you draft it like face up and then it does a thing. It was cool.
Dang, you can get a box of Conspiracy
for draft.
$195. Considering,
I mean, yeah.
And it's a 36-pack display.
Yeah, I
Considering
bought a box,
how old it is, that would be a cool thing to get and draft.
Yeah, it was neat. I liked it.
There's nothing worth a goddamn thing in here.
No, absolutely not.
Except for Altar of Dementia, Exploration, Phage, and Death Render.
Yeah.
Oh, no, never mind. Death Render is only $5. This one said it was 16, but it's direct from TCG. Why do they... This is so fucked up. I hate that they do this. Direct from TCG players, $16. You scroll down, and it just has the add to cart button, and you scroll down, $5. Fuck you, TCG player. Actually, fuck you, eBay.
Alright, that's enough calculating. I think it's time for me to run. Oh. It's time for me to do this Champions Meet and cry. Oh, right, and I gotta figure out this. Well, this...
I hate to say that I do really like a lot of the Edge of Eternities being like, okay, alright, okay. We'll give you some of these old restricted cards back, but you have to play with spaceships and like it. Oh yeah, I forgot that.
決定すると
They also got these unique dual lands that we haven't seen before.
おいっす
At least I'm
ナイス
pretty
デート
sure.
で
they
ー
do.
す5レースを走ります対戦する相手は
Swing
毎
this
回変わ
attack
ります
unless you control two of them.
楽しみですね
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
Okay.
やったりましょう
Let's see. Let's see how this goes.
Nanaban, Special Week, 4番人気です。
いい感じに気合が乗っています
Alright.
ね。トップスピード、
Game time.
瞬発力ともにいいものを持っています。
The first race of day 1 of 20 races today, because we have a bunch of entries, so we'll probably just jump around to a bunch of different special weeks, and we'll just see what goes down, what works, what doesn't. We have 4 tries. We have actually 8 because we have tomorrow as well.
芝2200レオハイ9人の馬娘たちが挑みます。1番人気はもちろんこの子。グランプリ馬娘オ
Honestly, I
グリ
kinda
キャッ
agree.
プ。続く2番
I think
人気
After
は
Eternities is
ここまで
great.
無敗
I actually
2
really
冠
like
馬
it.
娘ゴールドシップ。注目の2
But
冠馬娘スペシャルウィーク
think we're really
7枠
cool.
7番での出走。
火花散らすデッド
They
ヒー
have
トに
like
期待し
commander
ましょう。
decks
各
at the
馬
target
娘
near
ゲ
me.
ートに
Maybe
入っ
I'll pick
て
them
体
up.
勢整いました。スタートです。
Alright.
各馬娘
The gates
綺麗
are
なスタートを
open.
切
The
りました。
races
これは一番が
on.
熾烈になりそう
No
ですね。
late starts for any of our runners, which is really, really good to see. Currently, we are for our strategy for this Champions Meet. We are going to be running a late surger special week, so being in 5th place is not something that I am terribly worried about right now. What I am actually a little concerned about is Mayana Top Gun being in 6th place because she is supposed to be the end closer, with Nice Nature being the late surger. So those positions should be flipped around, and they are not, which is a little concerning. Currently, though, special week moving up a little bit into 6th place. The Swinging Maestro does end up activating, which is good to see. But we have 1,400 meters left in the race overall, still to go. Halfway through the race itself, and it doesn't look like special week is going to be activating her unique. Fast and Furious does end up activating, though, which is good to help give her a little bit more extra speed. But her unique has not activated yet, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it is a little concerning. Clustered End Closers activates for Nice Nature to give a little bit of an extra debuff, but it will all come down to the end, the late stage of the race itself. 800 meters left, and Special Week currently still in 7th place. She needs to kick it into gear right now in order to accelerate and get past everything. 600 meters left, the Heads in the Pace Changer jumps out, the Tether does end up activating, the wall has been placed, Sharp Gaze, Heads in the Pace Changer does end up activating as well. The Special Week is trapped behind the crowd. Mayano Top Gun activates the flashy landing, which is a bit of an awkward thing to see because it's not something that I fully expected, but Flowery Maneuver does end up activating, and can Mayana Top Gun accelerate past on the outside. Special Week is being trapped behind the crowd, but is trying to accelerate past into the home stretch. Special Week is coming down the home stretch right now, holding on to 3rd place, but it looks like Oguri Cap and a Gold Ship are going to be taking 1st and 2nd. Not the worst start. 3rd place is still strong, but not the greatest place. We did end up getting caught in the pack a little bit, which did stop our run a little, which was a little upsetting. But decent, you know, an okay start, not like terribly bad, but man, that was a little awkward. We didn't get, yeah, we got Fast and Furious. Yeah, we didn't really get like anything else, which was really upsetting. Swinging Maestro also didn't activate, which is really upsetting. Yeah, unfortunate.
勝っちゃうもんね
All we will go again. Oh, I see a Summer Marzensky here.
1番スペシャルウィーク晴れ渡るスタート
Do get a late start from Special Week. Unfortunate to see here. And we do also get a rush, which is also really unfortunate to see here. So that does bode very poorly overall for this race. But we are only in the early on stages, so we will see how that goes. So Dude Front Runners does end up activating from Nice Nature to tax the Summer Marzenskis that are currently in the lead. Straightaway acceleration from Mayano Top Gun is a nice thing to see, but not terribly all that interesting. Mayano Top Gun is holding in 9th place, which is good to see at this point in time. We do get the Dazzling Diver from Special Week this time, which is good to see. So she is going to get that extra bit of stamina regen for this race, hopefully, along with the Tail Held High and Fast and Furious. So that is great. Very good to see. So we are going to be firing on all cylinders, it seems, despite the late start and the rushing. But will it be enough to catch up to the front of the pack? Special Week currently holding strong in 6th place right now with 1,200 meters left in the run itself. Flustered Front Runners activating from Mayano Top Gun to tax those Summer Marzenskis, but the wall will be when we get to the end of, when we get to the late stage of the race itself. The debuffers are starting to throw their debuffs out, though, to slow the rest of the pack down, which is good. Trying to give Special Week as much of an advantage as possible. So let's pump some honor, activating for Special Week as she begins her acceleration, shooting for victory. Also ends up activating for Special Week, and it's gas. Special Week is coming around the glass corner. She's already in 4th. She's already coming up to 3rd. 400 meters left. She's come right behind 2nd. Can Special Week get there? Flowery Maneuver ends up activating for Mayano Top Gun, which is really cool to see, but not what we are paying attention to. We're looking at Special Week. Can she catch up to the pack? Hesitant and closer as all the debuffs are out. Flowery Maneuver here. Special Week coming on the outside, and she's in 2nd place. Can she catch up to Marzensky? Will she be able to do it? It doesn't quite look like it, but it's going to be really close. Just barely second place for Special Week. That's pretty good, though. That's pretty good. If we can get the rest of the things to proc, I think we got iron and we got shooting for victory. If we can get that red shift, I think will give us that little extra acceleration, but we have to fire on all cylinders in order to get there. So close, though. Very good showing, though. Overall, pretty good showing. Pretty good.
Of a $2 card.
Depends. How pretty is that $30 version?
Pretty pretty.
What is it?
Dried Arbor. But it's the one that confuses people.
Right, the one that has the forest in the...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's from the vault one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like... I wouldn't personally.
I almost bought this,
but
when
like,
it was like $15.
Yeah, I could be convinced. Like, if I saw someone who had this, I would understand. I don't think I would do it personally, but like, if I saw someone with this, I'd be like, I get it. Especially because it's from the vault.
I should just buy a From the Vault Realms.
Really, you should just buy it from the vault. How much is it from the vault for what realms?
$240. But it comes with that Dryad Arbor.
Comes with Ancient Tomb.
Urborg, Ancient Tomb, Boseiju, Vesuva, Cephalid Coliseum.
Like, Grove of the Burn Willows, Maze of Ith.
The problem is you don't know if that is actually like. Yes, you are 100% getting the value.
You get an Urborg too.
But you don't know if they're lying to you.
This is true.
If it is sealed or not.
I mean, I would assume.
And I already own an Ancient Tomb and an Urborg.
True.
Grove of the Burn.
Do I have an Urborg? I think I also have an Urborg.
I think mine is from...
I think Urborg, Windbrisk Heights, I think are the only two cards that I have from...
Yeah, I have the Planar Chaos
Yeah. Okay, race 3. All right. Oh, you know what? I think from that last race, if we hadn't gotten the late start and the rush, we maybe also would have won as well. Just maybe. Just maybe. All right. So the gates are open. The race is on. Saiyan Sky is, I think, the only front runner in this race from what it looks like. So the rest of the pack is going to be fighting for second place and down. Currently, Special Week is in third, which is really good. But that Special Week is, or that Saiyan Sky is very far out in front, so it will be interesting to see if we will be able to catch up. Currently, Mayano Top Gun is in 7th place. Hopefully, she will be able to hold back just a little bit, but if she can't, that is not going to be the worst thing to have happen overall. Currently, Special Week does end up activating the ramp up, which is good, but we don't get the Dazzling Diver again, unfortunately, nor do we get the Tail Held High, which is going to be very unfortunate to see overall. Anchors Away activating for Mayano Top Gun along with the flustered late surgers is going to tax our runners a little bit more, our opposition a little bit more. But Special Week is currently caught in the middle of the pack in 4th place, 800 meters left in the race. But you can see Saiyan Sky is losing distance from the from all the other stuff. Redshift does end up activating for Special Week, but it doesn't look like anything else is going to activate for Special Week, unfortunately. So she's not going to get nearly as much acceleration as she possibly could. Flowery Maneuver ends up activating for Mayano Top Gun, which is really cool. Yo, you do get a Let's Pump the Armor Iron from Special Week, which is really nice, but is that going to be enough of an acceleration to get there? I don't think it is. Unfortunately, Special Week not firing on all the cylinders that we really need, so the skills just aren't going to be activating, and it looks like we are also not going to be able to win this race as well, and we're going to be getting 4th. Unfortunate. Yeah, just like not enough. Just not enough still. Yeah. Just not. Yeah, we got. I saw Redshift, I saw Iron, and I saw Ramp Up. We didn't get Fast and Furious, unfortunately, and we didn't get Tail Held High. Like, I need 2 of these 3 skills to activate. I need 2 of them to activate, and I'm only getting 1 of them, which is really unfortunate. It's so sad. I need 2 of them to activate, and it's just not happening. Alright. Alright. This doesn't help that we're in a bad mood.
VV Cauldron for like a week?
Before it potentially gets banned?
Yeah.
I would need to get a VV first.
No, you need 4 VVs.
Oh, you're right.
You need 4 VVs and 4 Agatha's Soul Cauldrons.
Looks like Summer Marzensky being the only front runner in this race. Not getting a whole lot of front runners.
Don't worry, that's only...
which is really interesting. Kind of odd. Mystifying Murmur, get a bunch of other debuffs activating, which is really cool too. to see Swinging Maestro activating for some other runners. Swinging Maestro for Special Week as well, which is good to see. Will she be able to activate anything else, though? That remains
$2?
it doesn't look like she is.
To get all the mythics
Just
that you need
needs
for that deck.
to get ahead of some other
Because you
runners
also need
to
2
activate
Quantum
ramp
Rhythm.
up, potentially, or even okay, there we go. Special Week does end up activating the Dazzling Diver, which should activate the Tail Held High, which is really good. I think we have the Fast and Furious does end up activating, which is really good to have. Special Week firing on all cylinders for the mid portion of this race, but the late race is where things are going to be the real test. Anchors away for my on a Top Gun is really cool to see, but not necessarily all that interesting overall. Special Week currently holding on in 6th place at the 800-meter mark. She does have a couple other runners in front of her right now, blocking her away, so we will see if that will help, if she will be able to break through before everything else. But you can see the front runners already high back. Wow, incredibly accelerating past everyone else. And it will be a real test to see if Special Week will be able to catch up. Flowery Maneuver ends up activating still, but it's really not that interesting. Shooting for victory for Special Week, and you can see Special Week trying to catch up, but it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a big uphill battle to try and catch up. Triumph Pulse from the Oguri Cap. Special Week is just trailing behind in 3rd place, still just not enough to catch up. My God! What were you saying? Sorry.
Ouroboros.
一着まであと
You know what that?
頑張らなきゃ
It's from Edge of Eternities. It's really good.
I remember seeing it.
It's a 1/3 where at the beginning of combat,
Oh yeah.
you put X/1/1 counters on it, where X is its power.
Mhm.
So it just escalates exponentially.
Mhm.
It's fucking nuts. Couple that with Bristly Bill and a Ride the Shoe Puff. and was it
みんな
Ma?
けっぱりましょ
Mossborn Hydra? Oh my god.
What is with my ace runner getting fucking shafted?
う次へとスタート各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました
I think the highest mood that I've seen Special Week get in these races is normal. I don't think I've ever seen her get higher than that for a mood. It's really unfortunate to see.
さあ期待に応えてマルゼンスキー逃げる逃げる早くも先頭セウンスカイ追走激しい先頭争い3番手ヘイエムオペラ王メジロマックイーン4番手4馬シスター
Which one of those do I
ナイ
do?
スネイチャーそれを見るようにスペシャルウィークそして9番ナイスネイチャー第1コーナー回って第2コーナー
Honestly, I really like the updated art.
Yeah, but it's like twice as expensive.
Dude, I only can get one thing triggered. I can't, man. Like, okay, there we go. That's like, come on, get something else here. The fact that we got Swinging Maestro is really nice to get the extra stamina. So that's really, really good.
$7. Okay, so it's not twice as expensive.
Dazzling Diver activates along with the ramp up. Really good to see. I don't think Tail Held High activated, which is actually really unfortunate. But that actually really sucks. That really sucks that Tail Held High didn't activate. Early Special Week holding strong in 6th
Part of me
place
wants to
right
make
now.
a deck
Will she
that
be able
is
to catch up to the rest of the
just
pack?
exemplifies
Looks like she's
everything
slowly
that
starting to
people
catch
are
up. Fast and
really
Furious
pissed
ends up
off about
activating though, which is
in
good, giving a
Commander.
little extra speed. Angling Steaming does come up in. Stay in the
And
sky,
put
let's pump some iron. And you
Smothering
can see
Tide,
especially fast, quickly, very quickly accelerating. Will she be able to
Mystic
do it?
Remora.
She's in 3rd place. It's coming up. She's catching up. She's gaining on Saiyan Sky ever slowly but surely.
Urza-
But will it be enough? enough to be able
Hi,
to
Artificer.
overpower.
Oh, the Artificer.
Oh, actually,
I'm on
it's Marzensky
blue
in
one.
front. She's catching up to Marzensky, but it's that Marzensky is still
And,
holding strong, very
whoa,
much so. Flowery maneuver ends up activating for my own Top Gun, but Special Week is what we're looking for. The tether, the hesitant front runner does end up activating, but will it be enough? Special Week is right behind
So
some of
just run that
Marzensky.
fucking
Will she be able to
Esper
pull ahead? Marzensky, there's only 200
People
meters
hate
left. Marzensky is ahead by 1 length.
this
Special Week is
cyclonic
hot on her
like,
heels. Will it be enough? It's
every
not! And Special
good
Week
game
just
changer that I
barely,
can,
just
that people are like,
barely
"Hey, nah, you gotta ban this
comes in
card."
second right behind
just make that a
Marzensky,
deck.
loses by a neck.
2着は
Rounds?
スペシャルウィーク
Ah,
3着に入った
heartbreaking.
1着は逃しちゃいました、
Ooh,
でも嬉しいです
ooh,
Damn it.
that was very good. Love you. Let's see. I think
so
okay, I can make
close.
this deck right now.
So fucking close.
楽しかったよありがとう
And let's go. And I have an Esper commander that I just bought for this exact reason. He's not gonna have anything to do with this actual deck. He's just there for the colors.
真夏の日差しみたく
Oh, I love that.
輝いてみせます
Alright, Mystic Remora. Cyclonic Rift.
スペシャルウィーク
What are all the shitty blue spells that people don't like?
輝いてみせます
Counter spell, Cyclonic Rift, Heuristic Study,
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Propaganda,
Propaganda, I guess,
Ghostly Prison.
Ghostly Prison. Ghostly Prison's not blue.
It's not blue. I'm just thinking of the spells that people absolutely fucking hate to get hit by or interact with. I'll just look at a CEDH fucking
真夏の日差しみたく
Azorius
スペシャルウィークです
stack
スペシャ
stack.
ルウィークです決定すると次のエントリー
This combination.
絶対勝ちます
Some of these races
Oh,
are
yeah, I
so
need
close, but I
Thought
just get like a little unlucky.
Thassa's Oracle. Thought-Lash.
I feel like Thassa's Oracle, you only really put it in if you're going to win on Thassa's Oracle.
Yeah, you can win on Thassa's Oracle.
No, but like
I
you,
can totally
like,
win on Thassa's Oracle.
No, what I'm saying is that like you have to specifically
No.
go for the win of Thassa's Oracle.
実力は引きを
No,
取ります
no, no, no.
2番
I've
人気は
no. It's like an additional win con in CED. It's not. That is not the win. Oh, Fierce Guardianship. Yep. Oh well. I don't know if it fits this deck, but we're going with it anyway.
スタートを切りました
これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね
Race is on. We get a late start from Mayano Top Gun, but that is not all too concerning overall in the early part of
This
the
deck
race
is already
itself.
more
Special
money than
Week
I have.
Holding on in third place, but that is a little bit of an inflated position just because of the majority of the pack is going to be in the rear with what it looks like Oguri Cap and Okada Pasa currently. I believe they are pace chasing, but they are going to be our front runners because it doesn't look like we have any front runners in this race overall specifically. Special Week is going to get rushed a little, which is going to be a little scary to see, but it is something that I'm not, we are not terribly worried about just yet. Plus, their late surgers and end closers does end up activating to debuff the rest of the competition, and Special Week does drop down to 6th place with 1,200 meters left in the race itself.
That's a
We
great
didn't
card.
have
Why am I
Swinging
not playing
Maestro or any of our other corner spells or corner skills activate, so we are not going to get the Dazzling Diver or the Tail Held High to activate either, which is really bad, because that means that we are not going to be doing anything until the late race. Hopefully Special Week will be able to activate some of the other skills, but it will be hard to see. I Can Win sometimes is going to activate for Nice Nature, who is currently in third. Let's pump some iron, activates for Special Week along with the red chip, but will it be enough of an acceleration to catch up to the first and second place leaders? Flower Maneuver also ends up activating for Mayano Top Gun to see if that will do anything as well. Mayano Top Gun currently in third place, but it doesn't look like she is able to gain any ground. 400 meters left, and Special Week is currently in fourth place, falling behind Mayano Top Gun, but it doesn't look like she's able to accelerate any further. The debuffs are out, and it doesn't look like we can slow down any of the other racers who are currently in first and second place, and it looks like El Condor will be taking this victory with Mayano Top Gun, I think, taking third in Special Week. Just not getting anything to activate, and it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. Activate something, please. God damn it. Man. 2, 15, yeah. Nothing. No position pilfer, no tail held high. Lone Wolf's not going to activate because of Nice Nature, unfortunately. No ramp up, no swinging Maestro. Not even Professor Curvature, I think, saw activated. Like, nothing. Literally nothing. What the fuck? Activate something, please. And we were in a great mood, too. That's even worse. Nothing activated. All right. Normal. Dude, we were the number 2 favorite, by the way. We were the number 2 favorite. That's so upsetting that we were the number 2 favorite and then nothing. We got literally nothing to activate. We went off of just raw stats. Alright. Race has begun past the 2,000 meter mark already. I think we only got a late start from Mayano Top Gun, I think, is what I saw. Which isn't all that problematic just yet. To do pace chasers does end up activating
Storm.
to hit the front of our pace chasers, Singing Maestro, ends up activating for Special Week, which is really good. But it doesn't, and Professor Curvature, which is great, so that will activate the Dazzling Diver as well as the tail held high, which is good to see. Hopefully Special Week will be able to activate some other stuff as well, but that we will have to wait and see overall. Currently Special Week in 5th place, holding on very strong, already at the 1,400 meter mark and trying to catch up to the pace chasers, and doing so very well. Being in this middle pack is going to be a very good place for Special Week, but she will need to try and speed past them in order to take the lead. First place is not very far away, though. All the debuffs are starting to come out, as we can see as we get closer to the late stage of the race itself. 800 meters left, tail held high coming from Nice Nature, which is really good, but not from Special Week specifically. Special Week trying to accelerate and get the red shift. She is coming from the outside. You can see the acceleration coming in. Special Week coming around the final corner. She is currently in 3rd place. Flower Maneuver does end up activating for Mayano Top Gun, but that is not what we are paying attention to immediately. Will Special Week be able to catch up? She is actually able to accelerate, and she's already right behind second and first place. So coming on from the outside, Special Week is catching up, but will it be enough to overpass over in this victory? Oguri Cap currently in first place. Special Week still right behind, coming in from the outside. Will it be enough to cross the line beforehand? And it is! Special Week takes first! That's what I like to see! And that's what should be happening! That's how it's done! There we go! Woo! That's how it's done, baby! There we go. Yeah, we got Professor, we got Swinging, we got Redshift. If we could get Pump some iron, I think we would have had an even better position there. But there we go, baby. That's how we do it.
What is Grim Monolith do?
Ooh,
Okay, it's just wait, hold on. What is the difference between Mana Vault?
Grim Monolith doesn't untap, firstly.
Neither does Mana Vault. Mana Vault deals damage to you. It's the same card. It's just
Mana Vault's one cheaper.
yeah. Why is Mana Vault? Grim Monolith is a really expensive card.
It's only also ever been. It's also never been reprinted.
It's only in Urza's Legacy.
Yeah. Or the champion decks, whatever those
Doesn't
are.
count.
Those don't count. Yeah, it's only in Urga's Legacy.
Huh. Reprint Grim Monolith. That card doesn't need to be that expensive.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially if you have fucking Mana Vault.
Yeah, I agree. I guess arguably Grim Monolith is better than Mana Vault because of the fact that Mana Vault you can well that and also Mana Vault in theory you can't untap it except for on your upkeep versus Grim Monolith you can untap it at any point so long as you have 4 mana.
No, you
I
can
say-
untap it.
I mean, I say
However you
technically.
would.
Yeah, I
Wait.
say technically though, because like Mana Vault's, if you don't have any other
You
way
can-
to untap Mana Vault, it has to be on your upkeep. Versus Grim Monolith, it's like just pay 4 mana at any point, untap Grim Monolith.
Sure.
Like, strictly, if you don't have any alternate ways to untap Mana Vault, then it has to be on your upkeep. Obviously, you would put in other ways to do it, but like, Mana Vault specifically only untaps on your upkeep if you can pay the 4.
Yeah.
And then on top of the fact that
Yeah.
Grim Monolith has never been reprinted.
I may or may not have played Mana Vault wrong.
8番スペシャルウィーク5番人気
But you know what? No one needs to know that.
Wow, actively cheating. I can't believe you.
今スタートが切られました
God damn it, a late start again! Fuck!
これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。
苦しい戦いを
I'm
強い
fine.
られているマヤのトップがここからどう出る
Some dude front runners ends up activating, trying to compensate for the late start from the special week, but it is unfortunate to see. Hopefully we will be able to make up that as we get into the mid-race for this race in particular. Currently, some special week sitting in 7th place, followed by Nice Nature in 8th, and my own Top Gun in
I have
9th. We
42
are the
cards.
bottom 3, but this is the early part of the race itself. Swinging Maestro and Professor Curvature does end up activating for a special week, but the Dazzling Diver unfortunately does not end up activating, which is unfortunate to see, but at least we did get 2 other skills to activate. Hopefully special week we'll be able to activate something else, specifically the Position Pilfer. Position Pilfer does end up activating as well to give her a little bit of extra speed, so that is really nice to see. It doesn't look like Tail Held High is going to activate either, unfortunately, but the real question is, will we be able to get any of our key skills from the late race, specifically Pump Some Iron and Red Ship? We are about to enter the late race specifically right now. Angling Scheming does end up activating for Saiyan Sky, so she is going to start accelerating, and so Special Week does need to start following behind if she wants to try and get a chance to win this. Sharp Gaze has been Page Chasers. It all comes out. The wall is here. Special Week does have a chance. She's coming in from the outside. She's currently in 4th place, but Pump Some Iron and Red Ship does end up activating. This is how Special Week wins this race. Will she be able to do it? She's passing currently Monster Kanafu Katana. She's passing Tokateo. She's currently in 1st. Special Week pulls ahead. She is looking good. Special Week will take 1st. Damn, y'all front runners. This Special Week is here to collect. That is how we do it. That's the real late surge right there.
真夏日ばりの熱戦でしたね。
Very good. Woo.
勝っちゃうもんね。
All right. Very good stuff. Before we get to the next race, I'm going to be right back. I will be right back.
Yep.
All right, I'm back.
And polluted belt. This is probably not a good idea to have these in, but I'm not actually making a CEH deck, so we're okay.
8番スペシャルウィーク5番人気です。
ライバルたちは強力ですが、構想を期待したいですね。最後の直線での粘り強さには目を見張るものがありますね。
Scrubland, that's what it's fucking called.
次へとつなぐ大事な一戦。ウマ娘たちが
All right, here we go.
各ウマ娘揃って
The gates are open. Clean start for everybody on board, which is really good to see. We are seeing all of our runners get situated into their resting into their running positions overall. We have several front runners in currently in first and fourth place. Ramp Up does end up activating for Special Week, which is actually very exciting to see. Well, hopefully Special Week will be able to activate some other stuff, specifically the Swinging Maestro and the Professor of Curvature as they round the next corner. Professor Curvature does end up activating, which is good to see. Unfortunately, the Swinging Maestro doesn't seem to end up activating, or the Dazzling Diver, which is going to be very scary as we get through more of this race, because Special Week isn't going to get the additional stamina from either of those skills. Hopefully Special Week will be able to accelerate. Position Filter does end up giving her a little bit of extra speed. The Flustered Front Runners does end up activating to tax more of the front runners, and you can see two of them already dragging their feet, but the first and second place are still very far ahead overall. Special Week still holding on in 7th place. It doesn't look like anything else is going to be activating right now for Special Week, and she is starting to drop down 6th place currently, and she's not accelerating any further. Let's Pump Some Iron tries to get there, but without those extra stamina skills, it doesn't look like she has anything left in the tank, and you can see it with all the other runners in the back of the pack just dragging their feet. Unfortunately, there is going to be nothing for us in this race, and it is going to be a very unfortunate finish for us. The red shift comes in too little, too late. And
27 lands. Jesus.
That is a sad.
How the hell do you do that?
That is a sad result for us. Not having a single one of our stamina skills activated is brutal.
Okay, now
absolutely
what
brutal.
are the creatures that people hate to play against?
That is unfortunate. Not a single one of our stamina skills activated.
That's
that is so sad. All the speed, but not enough gas.
7番人気6番
Oh, wow.
次へスタートです。
Alright.
各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待
Race
できそうで
has
す。
started. Clean starts from everyone on our team specifically, which is very good to see. 2,000 meters already crossing the 2,000 meter mark for this race. We are about to enter the mid section of the race itself. This is where a lot of the other skills that we need for Special Week to activate. This is where things need to happen in order for us to have a chance. You can see Marozensky currently in first place, holding on strong to that lead, but we do end up getting the Dazzling Diver for Special Week, which is very good, which will be paired, I believe, with the Professor of Curvature and something else as well. Looks like it's going to be Swinging Maestro, and the Tail Held High does end up activating as well. Currently, Special Week holding on into 5th place at the 1,400 meter mark, and is holding strong to this late surging strategy. But will it be enough? She is pretty far away from 4th place, and you can actually see Nice Nature passing her right now, so Special Week will be dropping down to 6th, but we might still have a chance. As you can see, the pace chasers are slowing down, but that Marozensky is still very much out in front. Special Week will have a very difficult time trying to accelerate and pass that Marozensky in the late stage of the race itself. 800 meters left. Special Week does end up activating the Pump Some Iron to try and get the acceleration and the red shift as well. Special Week is coming down the straight. She's right in the last corner. She's already in 3rd. It's gas, but will it be enough? You can see an Orgori Cap has already passed Summer Marozensky, but will Special Week be able to catch up to that Oguri Cap? That is the new boss. The Divas have already come out. The wall is set up. Will it be enough? That Special Week passes Marozensky. She's currently in 2nd. She's right behind Oguri Cap. Will it be enough? Special Week right behind Oguri Cap. There's 200 meters left in the race itself. Special Week is right behind Oguri Cap, but it doesn't look like there's enough for her to pass that Oguri Cap, and unfortunately Special Week will come in 2nd, but a very good showing for Special Week. That Oguri Cap just a little bit too fast still. Not enough to get ahead.
でも嬉しいです
Damn, man. Yeah, just not enough. Yeah, I think we lost because of that medium S, honestly. Damn it, so close. So close, though. Really. We beat Marzensky, though. That was cool. That was sick. That's sick we beat Marzensky, but man, that Oguri cap, fuck. Alright, 2 wins. That's not bad. I think that puts us in Group B. Or that puts us into the next round. Oh, no, we're still in Group B. We need 3 wins in order to get. Okay. That's not bad. Not bad. How many more do I have? I've done 2, so I think I have 2 more to do.
Oh, Lotus Petal. 1, 2, 3.
We could try this again to see if that'll do anything. Let's try this 10.4 special week. Yeah. I mean, we still have a lot of time. We still have tomorrow too. But I think I want to do this 10.4 special week, and then probably one of these 2 special weeks.
I think I made a deck.
Last attempt for today. Let's do that, and then tomorrow we'll probably start running some other stuff too. That's 2 wins though. Can we get 3 to put us in Group A?
There we go.
Okay. Let us see. We have lower speed, but I think we have higher.
All right. I think I made a deck today.
Good job. Alright, late start from both of our debuffs, but not from Special Week, which is the thing that we really care about overall. The debuffs are starting to come out, though, early on in the race itself, so that is exciting to see. Special Week currently sitting in 5th place, which is pretty standard overall for where we want to be for our late surger. The thing is we will need to be looking at the 2 Marzenskis currently in 1st and 2nd, followed by Tokaiteo and Oguri Cap, because they are our pace chasers in 3rd and 4th. Seeing, and it will be a real test to see if Special Week will be able to catch up to the front of the pack itself. As we round the first corner, it doesn't look like we are able to get any of our skills to activate, which is really not good, because that means that we are not going to get Swingy Maestro Curvature or even our ultimate for the Dazzling Divers. There is no stamina. We are working off of raw stats from what it looks like. Hopefully, as we get to the 1,000 meter mark Special Week, we'll be able to activate some of the other skills in the late race to give her the acceleration, but it is going to be worrisome to see if she has enough gas in the tank to warrant the acceleration. We are entering the late stage of the race itself. Redshift does end up activating for Special Week. The flowering maneuver ends up coming in for Mayona Top Gun, but that is not what we are going to be paying attention to right now. The Special Week currently has the red chip, but will she be able to get anything else? It doesn't seem to look like it right now. Overall, as we get to the as we round the last corner into the home stretch, 400 meters left, and Special Week currently is in 5th place, but she is accelerating a decent amount, but it doesn't seem like she's going to have enough to really put her over the wall from all the other debuffs, and unfortunately, it looks like we are not going to be getting anything else for this Special Week. Man, unfortunately, again, no skills activating mid-race. Once again, not a single skill activating mid-race. Just so upsetting. So
all right, well, let me know if you want to
upsetting.
play.
Will do. Man, no curvature, no maestro, no ramp up. No tail held high.
In the meantime, I need to remember
Nothing.
that I have to buy a Cabal Coppers.
Damn it.
絶対勝ちます
Ooh, Torment or Plane Chase? I'm gonna go with the Torment print.
3番人気8番美しいスタートです。各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
これは一撃が熾烈になりそうで
Race
すね。
is
先行争いはスマート
on.
ファルコンマルゼンスキージンボイ
Early
ルドルフ
debuffs are
先頭
coming
行くのは
out.
スマートファル
Special
コン
week
続きました
currently
マルゼンスキー
getting a
スペシャル
little
ウ
bit
ィーク
a little bit rushed,
ちょっと前に出ましたね。
unfortunately, early on in this race, but that is not something that we are terribly concerned about just yet. We do see
Yay, I
some
only
more Morzensky, followed by a Smart Falcon currently in first and second, followed by Simply Rudolph and Oguri Cap as the pace chasers in third and fourth, respectively. 1,600 meters left. We do have Special Week currently sitting in fifth place, not too far behind the pace chasers, which is really good. Swinging Maestro does end up activating, which is nice to give her a little bit of extra stamina, and you can see her trying to catch up to the Oguri Cap currently in fourth. But we do actually have our own Lice Nature currently falling behind in sixth, with Mayana Top Gun currently in eighth. Straightaway acceleration ends up activating for Mayana Top Gun along with the Anchors Away and plus late surges to debuff some of the other competition, but will it be enough? 1,000 meters are left, and you can see that the gap between the top 5 is very close. Mystifying Murmur does end up activating to debuff more of the competition, and there's 800 meters left. Will the Special Week be able to activate some of the other skills to give her the acceleration she needs? She's got a very good chance. She's trying to come on to the outside. She's red shifting right now. Special Week coming around the last corner. She's got the acceleration. She's currently in first place, and she is going all the way. She's got the acceleration. There's 400 meters left, and Special Week has a fairly decent lead from the acceleration from the red shift itself. She's coming down the home stretch. Special Week is outmatched. The other runners, they cannot catch up. There's 200 meters left. Damn your Summer Mario Zensky, because this summer is special. Very good. That red shift is like the thing we need. That's like the skill. If we can get red shift, we have a pretty good chance.
真夏日ばりの熱戦でした
Very good. That's one win.
Oh, Arena of Glory. God, there are so many cards I need to get. It's fucking annoying.
It never ends. It never ends. It's the never-ending cycle. It never ends. There's always another card to get.
Every time I remember to get like 2 things, I forget something else.
Dude, I hate it when I do that. I hate it like you put the order in and you're like, fuck, I gotta get this too.
スペシャルウィーク
Usually it happens like a day or two after I've already placed my order though, and I'm like, god damn it.
次へとスタートです各馬
All
娘その
right.
綺麗なスタートを切りました
みんな集中してましたね。
Interestingly enough,
レースが期待できそうです
all 3 of our runners are
all this
the 3 start in the inner gates, which is interesting. I don't think it's something that will factor in too
Back
much
on
overall,
Blackblade.
but that is something interesting that I've
That
noticed.
will make you
So
angry.
early on, the debuffs are coming out. We do have Marzensky currently in first place, followed by Saiyan Sky, followed by another Mayana Top Gun, who I believe is going to be a pace chaser. But we do have Special Week currently in fourth place. The Dazzling Diver does end up activating for Special Week, which is very exciting to see. So that it does mean that we had other things activate. I think it was the ramp up, the Professor of Curvature did actually end up activating. I don't think the Swinging Maestro activated, but that's not something that is terribly concerning overall. 1,400 meters left in the race itself. Special Week is holding strong in 4th place, but you can see a nice nature right behind her, trying to catch
showing
up.
all the art.
It is a lot to see. There is a decent amount of space between 4th and 3rd, so Special Week will need to really kick in the gas to try and catch up. But you do also see Maruzensky and Saiyan Sky currently in 1st and 2nd, and they are starting to trail behind just a little bit. Flustered End Closers does end up activating for some more debuffs, but we do want to try and see if we can debuff more of the front runners to give Special Week more of an advantage to try and catch up. Redshift does end up activating, and the hesitant front runners does end up activating for the debuffers. Special Week is hitting the pedal to the metal, and Special Week has already passed the front runners. 400 meters left. Special Week is already down out in front. All the other debuffs are coming up. The wall has been placed. Mayana Top Gun activates the flowery maneuver, flowery landing, but that's not what we care about, because Special Week is already in 1st, and she has accelerated to an alarming degree. Hesitant End Closers, the debuffs are trying to hold back the rest of the pack, and they cannot catch up. Special Week is already in 1st. She's too strong. She's ahead by 9 full lengths, and that is another victory for our team. Summer Maruzensky, who? Nah, it is Summer Special Week.
見事大きな1勝を手にしました。2着は4番ゴールドシップ、3着は5番ゴールドシップ。真夏日ばりの熱戦でしたね。
Ooh. Good. Well, the good news, I am winning some of my races. The bad news is that, like, it's real feast or famine. How I'm winning these races is real feast or famine.
Good job.
It is either, oh man, I'm doing so good, or oh baby, everything's on fire. Alright. We are in, I believe this is race number 4, I think. We just need one more win in order to get into Group A. Will we be able to do it? Early debuffs do end up coming out, and you do have a Saiyan Sky who is all alone as the sole front runner, and so that will be, I think, the biggest hurdle to cross over, because we don't have, because the front runner will be uncontested. Ramp Up does end up activating for Special Week, who is currently in 6th place, but drops down to 7th as we round the first corner of the race itself.
Furby Soul Ring?
Dazzling Diver does end up activating for Special Week, though, to give her the extra stamina that she will need for this race, and that will be paired with 2 other skills, including Tail Held High and Swinging Maestro and Professor of Curvature. Special Week is firing on all cylinders here. She really wants that 3rd win. 1,400 meters left in the race itself, and Special Week currently holding strong in 6th place, but the journey from 1st is not terribly far, but she does have a decent amount of competition to try and get through as we near the 1,000 meter mark itself. You do have TM Opero and Orgoy Cap currently in 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, right behind Saiyan Sky, but you can see the middle of the pack is starting to converge. 800 meters left. Special Week is currently in 7th place. She's going to really need a lot of power in order to get through the rest of the pack and catch up, but will she be able to do it? Let's pump some iron. Ends up activating for Special Week to give her a little bit of extra acceleration along with the red shift, and here it is. This is the real test. Special Week currently in 5th place, trying to catch up. There's 400 meters left in the race itself. She's trying, but she's being blocked in by some of the other runners. She can't seem to catch up. She's right behind the air group, and she can't seem to get out ahead. Unfortunately, Special Week is being blocked by air group, and it's not enough. Special Week finally able to get past, but it's not enough to get by. Air group body blocks Special Week to prevent the acceleration from both of our skills, and it is just simply not enough to catch up and cross over. And the best that Special Week is going to be able to take in this race is 3rd. Devastating. Actually devastating that we got completely body blocked by Air Groove. completely body blocked by air group to prevent all of the acceleration. All of the acceleration that we had was just hit by an actual physical wall. So upsetting, actually.
2番人気3番
I could see us try to accelerate, but because the air group was right in front of us, we literally couldn't do anything, and all that acceleration evaporated in an instant. How upsetting.
スタートです。各馬ですね
All right, last race for this attempt in Leo Cup for today. No late start for Special Week or my own Top Gun, which is very good to see. But I don't think a whole lot of debuffs are coming out early on in the race itself, which is a little unfortunate. 1,800 meters left overall. Special Week currently sitting in 6th place with Nice Nature in 8th and my own Top Gun in 9th. Where exactly our runners should be. Professor Curvature does end up activating for Special Week, but we don't get... Oh, there it is. We do get our Dazzling Diver, which is very good to get the extra stamina for this race early on in here, paired with the Swinging Maestro and the Tail Held High. Special Week trying again to fire off on all cylinders. Currently holding on in 6th place as we pass the 1,400 meter mark, and she's not too far behind this Nice Nature that is currently in 5th. Tokateo currently in 1st place right now, seems to be the sole front runner. I believe actually she is a pace chaser, but she is the one leading the pack itself. Special Week right in the middle of the congregation for 3rd, 4th, and 5th place right now. But will she be able to get around everyone? 800 meters left. She is currently trying to get onto the outside to pass Simply Rudolph. Let's pump some iron. Does end up activating to give her a little bit extra acceleration along with the red ship. And here she comes. It's gas, gas, gas. Special Week is right in the last corner. She's right next to Tokai Teo, but will it be enough to pass her? Tokai Teo says no. I will not give up this lead, and it is going to be a real mad dash for the last as we get to the home stretch. Special Week is coming in from the outside, and it's right down to the wire. Will it be enough? Tokai Teo won't concede, and it's still looking good for this race. It's neck and neck. Will Special Week be able to get ahead? It doesn't look like it. Special Week loses and gets second, losing by a neck again. Heartbreaking. Still just not enough. By a neck. Damn it. So close. Just a little bit slow. Just a tiny bit slow. Fuck. That S and medium I think that is what made that difference right there, truly. 2 wins again. Okay. Let's see. I don't want to use this one because so far we are actually going down in speed. But we do have higher.
Man. You're gonna hate that.
Higher stamina. Let's do let's do this 10.6 one. Let's try that.
やったりましょう
Okay. Going again.
4番人気は9番
Favorite in the late surge. Let's see, 2 front runners. 3 front runners. All right. Clean start for everybody here. Special week is on the very outside gate, which actually might be a little problematic overall. But we will see if that how much of a factor that is going to be as we get into the mid-race section of this competition. Currently, all the debuffs, early debuffs have already gone out. Special week sits in 7th place, followed by Nice Nature in 8th, and Mine on Top Gun in 9th. Professor Curvature and Swinging Maestro. All the skills for our mid-race activates for Special Week. Unfortunately, doesn't get the Dazzling Diver, but overall, I think that is a pretty decent trade-off overall because we are going to be firing off on all cylinders for the most part. The Dazzling Diver, while nice to have, isn't going to be the worst thing to be missing because we were able to get the Swinging Maestro activating anyways. Especially currently still in 7th place, is sits in the bottom 3, so she will have a lot of other runners that she will need to pass in order to catch up to this Marzensky that is in 1st place. Marzensky currently being uncontested from what it looks like as we enter the late stage itself.
Oh wait, they reprinted
will need to try and get the acceleration in order to get past the rest of the pack. Will she be able to do it? It doesn't look like it. Redshift coming in a little late, but there is a little bit of time in order to catch up. There's 400 meters left. The debuffs are also coming out to try and give her a little bit more of a chance to try and catch up. Marzensky still in 1st place, a commanding lead with Special Week, passing Daiwa Scarlet, and ends up getting 3rd. Little too late. I think the Redshift came in just a little too late. Really needed to come in a lot sooner in order to have more of a chance. I think if we got the I think if we got Redshift, like, we got Redshift really late. Like, really, really late. Alright. Going again. Gates are open, looking good. Special week is going to be starting in the 3rd gate of this race, which is nice to see actually overall. Early debuffs are coming out, but I don't think only one debuff is going to come out early on in this race, which is actually kind of upsetting to see. 1800 meters left in the race itself. We have already entered the mid portion of the race. Position Pilfer ends up activating along with Swinging Maestros, Professor Curvature, and Tail Held High. Once again, Special Week firing on all cylinders, but no Dazzling Diver, unfortunately, again for this race. Clustered end closers and late surgers activating for debuffs to try and give us a little bit of an extra edge. But what we really need is we need to debuff the pace chasers and the front runners in order to try and get some more advantage. Clustered front runners does end up activating from my own Top Gun, as well as Nice Nature, which is really good. 1,000 meters left, and Special Week currently in 7th place, but is not too far behind the majority of the pack itself. 800 meters left, and Special Week alone, actually all alone right now. It does have a pretty good chance at shifting past all the other runners. 600 meters left. Will she be able to do it? The wall debuffs is starting to activate, so let's pump some iron. Activates for Special Week. She's trying to get past some of the other runners. She is about to pass 4th place and is right behind the top 3 right now. Mayana Top Gun activates the flowery maneuver to try and do something. Redshift activates for Special Week as well, and that will give her a pretty good amount of acceleration, and it's going to be a pretty dead heat for the pace chasers and the other front runners itself. Will Special Week be able to do it? Oguri Cap leads by 1 length right now, with Special Week right behind, and unfortunately, no, Special Week cannot do it. Comes in 2nd yet again. Once again, the Redshift and the Iron activating way too late. There's just not enough time in order for her to really accelerate past everyone else. Special Week yet again just isn't able to, she's just not activating these soon enough. These are activating like way too late. I think also another problem is, I think our power is just too low as well. I think 600 power, 677 is just a little bit too low still, just a touch. I think it's just a little too low still. But yeah, our Redshift and Iron are not activating soon enough. They're activating way too late. That's really upsetting. Despite firing on all cylinders mid-race, our late race skills are coming in way too late.
7番スペシャルウィーク
美しい
All right.
さあゲートが開いた各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りま
Race
した
is starting. This is race number 3 for attempt number 4. Early on, early debuffs do pay stations does end up activating, but I don't think any other debuffs are going to be coming into play overall, which is a little upsetting to see. 1800 meters left, and a good majority of the pack is going to be in the back here, which actually is, I think, good for us. Swinging Maestro activates for Special Week along with a couple other skills to activate the Dazzling Diver this time, which is really good to see. So Special Week will have as much stamina as she possibly could generate for this race. Professor Curvature, tailed out high, ends up activating as well. So Special Week is doing very well as far as the skills go in the mid-race section. 1400 meters left overall, and we do get a Mystifying Murmur to tax the opposition with Special Week currently in 5th place. And you do see 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th pretty spread out overall. The pack is going to be congregating from 5th place down. 1000 meters left, and you do see Special Week getting a little bit put behind by this gold ship as we get to the late stage itself. So hopefully Special Week will have the acceleration to get past. 800 meters left, and we are about to enter the late stage of the race. Let's Pump the Iron activates for Special Week to begin her acceleration, but will it be enough? We really need the red ship to try and get that extra acceleration. There it is. Special Week trying to make her last stand as we round the last corner to enter into the home stretch, but will it be enough? That's a pretty good activation timing for the acceleration, but that Marzensky is very far ahead, and so it will be really difficult for Special Week to get in front. And unfortunately, she's being body blocked by Gold Ship, so the acceleration is going to be put on hold. Special Week not able to get past anything else, and it doesn't look like she's completely run out of gas. Special Week once again blocked by the other runners. She just could not get past the rest of the pack. Unfortunately, still not able to get past the rest of the horde, and was just blocked by other bodies. Damn.
注目の2番人気 美しい
I think this Special Week doesn't have, I don't think the Special Week has enough power. Not enough power to really give us the acceleration that we need, especially if we have a Marzensky that is just like completely uncontested. I'm fairly certain we have other early debuffs, and I think they're just not, I don't think they're activating, which is really upsetting. I could be wrong, but it doesn't look, I think a lot of our debuffs aren't activating as well, which is really upsetting. Overall, Special Week holding strong in 7th place. Swinging Maestro does end up activating, which is good to see, but unfortunately it looks like that is the only thing that's going to be activating for Special Week, which is not the worst thing, but it does not bode well for this race overall. Special Week passing Nice Nature to get into 6th place, but the gap for 5th is going to be pretty far away still, so that will be unfortunate to see. You do see 1st, 2nd, and 3rd are all relatively close together. Dazzling Diver does end up activating though, which is good to see. So Special Week will be getting a couple other skills to activate which will give her a little bit more of an extra advantage. Tail held high position Pilfer are going to activate as well, which is actually a pretty decent place to activate, especially because we're getting to the end of the mid portion of the race itself. 800 meters left, and we are entering the late stage. Let's Pump Some Iron activates for Special Week, and there's a pretty good, there's not that big of a distance for to catch up, but oh, Special Week being blocked, literally body blocked by a Glory Cap. She can't get past. You can see her dropping behind. She's literally blocked in. She can't get out. Special Week completely and utterly boxed in. She can't get past the barrier that is literally the other runners. Oh no! Complete disaster. She's completely blocked by the pace chasers. She can't break out, and Special Week's acceleration is stopped dead in its tracks, and it is a complete disaster. Special Week coming in, I think, 8th place. Oh no! 5th. Oh no! Special Week! No, she was completely blocked by the pace chasers. She couldn't get past Oguri Cap or Agnes Tachyon. A Nice Nature also blocked her in. She couldn't get out. Oh my god. Actual travesty. Completely boxed out and could not break free and find the line. Oh my god, that was so disastrous. That was unbelievably disastrous. Holy shit. Alright. Race 4 for attempt 4. Special Week currently sitting in 3rd, but that's going to be a little inflated because a good majority of the pack is going to be a late surger. We do have Agnes Tachyon and Tokai Teo acting as our pseudo front runners because they are supposed to be pace chasers, but we don't have a front in this race itself. Swinging Maestro ends up activating for Special Week, but it looks like none of the other early skills are going to activate. I stand corrected. Dazzling Diver does end up activating though, which is good to see. The Swinging Maestro and Dazzling Diver to give her the extra stamina on top of Professor Curvature and the tail held high. Special Week trying to really make up for the very low performance from all the other races, but will it be enough? You do see the racers all starting to spread out a little bit in the mid portion of the race itself, with Agnes Tachyon with a commanding lead overall, and it doesn't look like it's getting any shorter right now as we get closer and closer to the late stage of the race. 1,000 meters left. Special Week currently in 7th, is dropping down to 8th place actually. Unfortunately, losing speed, trying to see if she can get around and try to accelerate past everyone, because that will need to happen. President Pace Chasers does end up activating twofold, or ×2 for us as we get to the late stage. 600 meters left, and the acceleration is going to start coming in. 6th place. Let's Pump Some Iron and Red Chip does end up activating for Special Week, but it doesn't look like it's enough. She just doesn't have the power that she needs to have to give that acceleration meaning. And Flower Maneuver will end up activating for Mayano Top Gun, but I don't think it's going to be enough either. Currently, as we ground the last corner, especially coming in from the outside in 4th place, but it doesn't look like she can pass Simply Rudolph. She, again, just doesn't have the power to keep up, and it will be a gold ship taking first with Special Week, I think, coming in 4th right next to Agnes Tachyon. Very unfortunate to see. 3rd place. A little bit better, but yeah, just not enough power. Despite having the redshift and the iron, it's just not enough power to get there. It truly just isn't enough power, what it looks like. 683, 77, the Simply Rudolph. 568 actually. We even lost to the Simply Rudolph. That's actually just depressing. We lost to that Simply Rudolph despite having less power than us. But it looks like we just don't have the acceleration. Damn, that sucked. That sucked hardcore parkour. Unfortunate. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. It's upsetting that this Special Week, I had so high hopes. I had really high hopes for this special week. I might give this one another try, but that really didn't pan out. This 10.8 special week did really good though. This actually did really well. Also, this one also did really well. Pretty decent. 2 second place finishes. Yeah. This 10.6 special week, man, 677, 689, 838, 687. It does have the lowest power, and yeah, unfortunately, it's just not enough. It's just not enough for us to get there, unfortunately. I really thought this would do better. I thought this would do a lot better. Decent stamina, okay-ish power, decent enough speed. But I might try this one again tomorrow, just because of yeah, I think we just got really unlucky. None of these skills activated, which is just like so upsetting. Because like we saw that like redshift, iron, like curvatures, like if we can get these skills to activate, we have a good shot at winning. But they just didn't. There was no reason that they shouldn't have activated. Yeah, especially because like ramp up, position pilfer. I think position pilfer is just the gray version of Fast and Furious. So like these should activate, and yet they just didn't. So I think this special week could be better. Like could actually be the best one. But like we just got so unlucky that nothing activated for whatever reason. 384 wit, 76. Yeah, despite having higher wit, they just like didn't activate. Skills just didn't activate for whatever reason. So I don't know why. We'll try it again tomorrow. I think tomorrow, after we do our weekly Tuesday and stuff like that, I think my game plan is I'm gonna run. I want to run this special week. Yeah, we're gonna maybe run this special week, see if that will do anything. Run this 10.1 special week, see if that does anything, and then maybe this 9900 one. Well, I don't know about this one. This one I think is going to be pretty meh overall. But yeah, run this, and probably run this 10.9 again. Yeah, so we'll we could also run this one as well. But yeah, we'll run 4 of the other ones, see we get there. I don't know. I think these special weeks, these B pluses, I don't think are going to be worth it overall. I just don't think they are. But I definitely want to try and run the other A ranked weeks that we didn't run today. So we'll try that again tomorrow. But on that note, guys, that is it for me tonight. Thank you so much for coming out to the stream. I will see you guys back here tomorrow for Weekly Tuesday in Final Fantasy, as well as Day 2 for Champions Meet for Leo Cup. And we will see if we can get those 3 wins to get into Group A. But we'll have to see. I'm glad that we got 2 wins, though. We were able to get into Group B, so that's good at least. So we at least have that going for us, but we'll try again tomorrow. As always, though, my name is Shogun Shin, you the audience, and I will see you guys next time.